What's going down? What's going down? What's happening?
Yeah, well, the situation is a guy that's called Fred. He likes playing chess. I, on the other hand, don't give a fuck about chess. I think it's shit. But he takes it really seriously, so I'm going to go challenge him for a game now.
Why didn't you get a proper chess board?
I'm not playing on the upside down board. Are you playing on the normal method or the backwards way? What do you mean? Are you putting the board down like that?
Yes.
You just
we're not having squares on this one. Hell, I'll have a 10 on me winning.
Then you'll have a 10.
Who wants to have a 10 but I'll win? Yes. Right, we better all make sure it's in the right squares.
I'm probably going to make another.
You put them on the wrong squares before you.
Actually, no, I didn't, mate.
You put your bishops and your knights on the. Alright, okay. Alright, they're on the right way.
Right. Can I just ask because I think that the position of the board's a bit biased towards Fred.
What's that?
It's more towards his side.
Yeah, that's on your side. Freddie, no cheating, it's all on tape.
Look, it's still far more towards Freddie. It's not in the middle.
Are you going to take this seriously, Freddie?
I'm sorry.
1 second.
I'm sorry. It's been a hard day.
Who won the last match you played?
I did.
Yeah?
I 7, I think.
You what?
7 points.
I don't know the rules, but sounds good.
I won by 7 points. Right, you're moving then, Yousef.
I want to rematch because I beat you the first time, Yousef.
It was not something. I think we agreed that he didn't beat me the first time. It was a bit fair.
Well, no, I think we can agree that I did.
I think we can agree to disagree in that case.
Alright then.
Attention.
He's playing a lot better now.
Cheers, man. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
You're playing a tighter and opening, I have to think now.
That's the one. That's the one.
Is it your move, Freddie?
It is my move.
What are you thinking about?
What am I thinking about? I'm not sure yet. Yeah.
Well, try and focus on the chest.
I'm focused on chess. Maybe I've got a better focusing ability than.
Thinking about how I can get through this. No.
Just take it seriously, is all I'm asking. Just take it seriously.
I'm taking it seriously. Shit, Chris, please, Chris.
Sorry.
Please, this is getting tense now. I'm getting a little bit excited. This could be over. This could be over in 2 minutes, alright?
Okay.
Right, explain from the start, man.
Pretty much. When my knight moved into this, what move was this? Was it? This was a couple of moves ago when I moved my knight in. Remember, and Will went, "Oh no, don't do that." Well, this was why. I was assuming that you would take, which would then follow with this, which then opportunity for a pin here. But you didn't take it. You didn't take it. Instead, you left it and developed your bishop to here, I believe. That's right. When you pinned me here.
Yeah, I pinned you, but yeah, you won.
So you've got to pin.
To me, that just sounds like the most.
I've got to pin on you, but well, no, I was attempting for a pin here. Then you placed the pin. That's all right. That was a good move. But then I made this move here. I moved from there to there. That placed you into check. Now let's just reset the pieces. This is where we were. See. Now this juncture, this is what a player would normally move. Sorry, so no offence, but this would be generally the tactic used. At this stage, you do that because there's no pressure now. All the pressure is off. But instead, you made what we would call a blunder by moving this to here. And that then allowed me to move in, because this square now is a protected square, where if you can't move into this and you can't take anything with your king that's here, because that would therefore leave you in check again. And as we all know, a fundamental rule of chess is that the king can never move into check. So then I move in like thus. Now as we can see, you're now in check from my queen. You can't move here, taken thusly. You can't move there, taken thusly. Now, you can't move any of them. You should look for other pieces that you can move.
What about moving that castle
he can't,
to there?
He can't
to there.
He can't visit. The knight's in the way. The castle can't jump.
Castles can walk through knights.
It can't. The castle is physically pinned. Anyway, this is a victory. I'm sorry, but...
What do you say, victory? Write that down, victory, and let me check it out.
That is all.
Write down victory. I'll check it out.
Alright, victory. I will explain to you what you should do.
Explain to me exactly what a victory is.
Oh yeah, don't get angry about it, you two. It's just a game of chess.
No, I'm not getting angry about it.
Sorry, but I'm just trying to explain the rules to you, how this is a win. See, I'll explain to you what you should have done to win. Well, not to win, but to make sure that you would have had a draw. I'll give you some advice. This is what you should have done. This comes in. That is a mistake. That is a terrible
Basically,
move.
with almost with a capital
that is
N.
that is
capital
one,
N.
that is one of the worst moves I've made today. I've played about 5 games.
Did you make that move today?
No, that's the first move I made today that's as bad as that. And what you should have done, instead of thinking, no, I'll give him a chance, I'll let him have a go, you should have gone like this. Whip it off. Now you're 2 points up.
Yeah.
Now you're looking strong. Look at that. See, look, 2 points up. That's worth 1 point, that's worth 3. Now I come in here, obviously, thusly, like so. What would you do? What would you do at this point?
Well,
what would you do here?
I'd probably go for.
What do you think? First of all, what do you think? What do you think your problems are?
Kill. Well,
we've played about 5 or 6 moves now. How would you compare your development to mine? Just give me your assessment.
It's a little less. I would say it's a little less confident, but at the same time, it's more considerate, but not as comprehensive.
Let's look at the facts. You play white. Now, as white, you have a cardinal advantage. You move first. As white, you do not. And this development is not. It's not even a black.
It's not
almost,
even a black. It's almost like a little bit avant-garde.
I've got 3 pieces that I've developed here. Let's see. How many pieces have you got beyond the front line? 1. You've developed 1 piece, and you've blocked it with a white pawn. It's straightforward like that.
Do you get us have a look?
That's a legit move. Castle can move that all that way.
Even up past him.
What's legit
What do you mean past him? He's just moving along. He's moving along the rank.
Just write down legit there, please, mate.
What's legit mean?
As in legal, legitimate. If you are good, you've got intuitive ability, but
would you sound better than you?
You could be. I don't see why not.
Thanks very much.
What you need to do, Seb taught me some tricks, and now I'm going to teach you some.
Did you reverse the money?
Yes, I've done Seb before. Of course I did.
Yeah.
Trainer, master, you know. Yeah. Let's just play your first move. Just like an average. Just play what you would do, and I'll tell you what you should do.
If I was going most aggressive.
You can't do that. Who taught you to play chess? Let's start with a basic primer. The king.
That you can't make that move.
No.
You definitely can't make
yes,
that move.
I know. What we're doing, I'm just going to put the king in the centre of the board. Now you tell me if the king can make this move. Can you do that?
Yes. Yes.
Can you do this?
Yes.
Can you do that?
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 Yes.
Right. Can you do this?
No.
No. The king cannot jump over pieces. The king cannot.
Is that what I tried to do there?
The king cannot.
Is that what I tried to do at the start?
Yes. The king cannot jump over pieces. The king cannot swivel over pieces. We'll just start with some simple tactics for you. Do you know, right. Which are the most important squares on the board? Tell me which ones you think are the most important.
E4 and H6.
You could argue that. I'm going to say they're not.